Pilates Queens, Kayla Brugger here of Pilates Body by Kayla. It's day 10. We made it. The 10-day beginner Pilates core and ab challenge. Your progress tracker is going to hit 100% as soon as you hit complete on this workout. It is all about putting it all together today. So this is your beginner Pilates total abs and core workout. Let's get moving on the mat. We are going to begin today's workout flat on your back. Let's go ahead and start with our hands in that diamond position, thumbs at belly button, pointer fingers right above your pubic bone. Let's begin our inhale on the outside and around that diamond. Feel like you're taking up width as you exhale. Focus on drawing together into the center of your body and zipping up from the bottom of the diamond to the center of the diamond to the top of the diamond. Inhale, fill up around the diamond. Expand out through the ribs into the back body. And exhale as you zip the belly muscles in and up. Do that again. And exhale. Hands can stay in that diamond or you can return them to your sides. We're going to be focusing on our lower abdomen at 6 o'clock and our upper abdomen at 12 o'clock, moving to pelvic tilts. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, rolling into your pelvic lift, feeling that zipping of the lower tummy muscles to the upper tummy muscles. Now inhale, release to neutral. Exhale, pelvic tilt, 6 o'clock. Zips up to 12 o'clock, returning to that clockwork cueing from the early videos of this challenge, curling and releasing. Now let's come into our head nod and curl. So I don't have my pillow or head support, so if you feel like your chin is tipping up, prop your head up with a little pillow or always make sure you're intentionally aligning your neck here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, head nod, feel like you're lifting your chest from those upper abdominals, hands stay down on the mat, nose points up to your knees. So you want to avoid that aggressive tucking of the chin so we don't overstress the neck and really make the core do the heavy lifting. Exhale, head nod, curl into your chest lift, feeling those upper abdominals, those rectus abdominal muscles ignite. One more time, we're holding this one at the top now. Let's hover those hands for a side-to-side squeeze. Take a deep breath in. Find those obliques here as you exhale. Just try to reach your right hand a little closer to your right heel. Find center. Now left hand reaches a little closer to the left heel. Find center without dropping back. So curl up into that chest lift. Reach side, center, side. One more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale, lower down. Arms are gonna pull out to a T. Lift your heels. Go ahead and find your double knee lift as you pull those legs up to tabletop position. Now squeeze the legs together. Make sure those knees are right over your hip crease. You're gonna inhale, sway your knees over to the right without the shoulder blades coming off the mat. Now use your obliques and exhale, return and imprint the spine back to center. Inhale, sway. And then exhale, pull back to center. I like to imagine my knees making a rainbow here. Top of the rainbow at center, left side of the rainbow, all the way to the pot of gold. Back to center one more time each side, and back to center. Really nice rotation here in the spine as well. That feels so good. Go ahead and slide those hands alongside you and use your core to slowly lower your feet back down, coming into our bridge. Inhale, those hips go straight up, squeeze your glutes. We'll make sure your ribs, and we're not popping here, nice and flat. We're gonna knit through the center of our body. I like to imagine being sewn up the center as I roll the spine down. Inhale, hips go straight up. Headlights on a car, shine them bright through the spinal roll, melting down into the mat. Oh, that feels so good. Inhale high, and then exhale, roll away. Anchor those hands, and then pull both knees back up to tabletop as we find the 100 here. Take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, find your head nod and curl and lift. Those hands come to hover, nose to knees. You can stay right at tabletop as those arms begin to pump, and we inhale for our 5 count and exhale for a 5 count. Now remember, this is beginner setup here at tabletop. If you'd like to move and progress this, legs are gonna go straight up towards the ceiling. The biggest thing there is we don't drop back when those legs go up. We keep that strong curl in those upper abdominals, and we want to make sure that there's not any space forming between the inner thighs. Let's come back to that breath here. Exhale. Exhale. 2 more together. Last one. Exhale, go ahead and lower your knees back to tabletop if you extended them, and grab the backs of your knees, and let's rock right on up to our seat. Go ahead and separate your feet hip width distance apart, and your arms are reaching forward. We're gonna revisit our C curving. So I want you to draw the abdominal wall back, really feel the tummy muscles scooping. I like to imagine I'm swallowing my belly button, and then you're gonna start to roll back through your tailbone. Seeing how far you can go, I want you to imagine your feet are pushing on the brakes here, and then you're gonna slowly come back up. We don't wanna lose control. If you start to feel like you're gonna just drop back, I want you to pause there, hold it for a moment, and then take your time coming back up, making sure that all of the work is staying true to your core, and back up. Now you're gonna find that lowest point. Find your tipping point where you can hold it and you feel your abs are working and not your hip flexors. So if you feel those hip flexors, just come up a little bit. Relax the arms a little bit, and we're gonna go into a little side reach here. Finding those obliques and back to center. Now stabilize the pelvis. So notice the hips are not coming off here. Exhale as you reach to the left. Inhale back to center. Really trying to find length of the arm from the oblique, and back over to the left. You've got this. It's starting to burn. We are getting warm. Here's 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it back to center. You're gonna grab hold of your right knee, push your right leg into your hands, and you're gonna slowly control yourself down. I want you to bend your left knee, and we're gonna go into our single leg pull here. Stay into your curl, draw that right knee in and extend the right leg long. Draw the right knee in and extend the right leg long. Pulling in here. Now you can stay right here and then do the same thing on the second side, or you could advance it by extending the left leg out to hover and alternating the legs here, side to side. Try not to drop back as you do so. Hugging in, pulling, and alternating those legs for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both knees to chest, squeezing tight. Let your head roll down for a moment, and let's bring it right back into that curl, coming into our double leg reach. Arms and legs are gonna open and close. Open and close. Now you can start to progress this, opening the legs a little further away from the body. Adding a little arm circle to progress it as well. It's gonna be an open circle and squeeze. Open, circle, and squeeze. One more, circle and squeeze. Now let's take the hands behind the head for support, but I don't want you to drop back. Hold that lift. Both legs are gonna go up. We're gonna send both legs down slightly and both legs up. Both legs down, exhale, both legs up. Really fighting for that core endurance here. No repeats. We're drawing down and up for 3. You've got this in 2. And last one, hold it at the top. Bend your knees, set your left foot down. Your right leg is going to extend. Now add rotation, exhale, cross in. Center, hold, extend. Exhale, cross in. We're almost there. 3 more. And 2, exhale. Last one on this right side. Hold at center as you set the right side down. Bring the left knee up. Cross over on the exhale. Lift a little higher. Inhale. Try not to cave the elbows in. Exhale, cross. Now again, it's not rocking. Stabilize the hips here. That's the secret to really make those obliques work. 2 more. Armpits staying off. Last one. Center and release. Oh my goodness. Holy burn. Let's go ahead and roll to our belly here as we move into our extension work. So finding our swan lifts, your hands are gonna be positioned right underneath your armpits, elbows pinned back, legs about hip width distance apart here. Press the feet into the mat. Now lengthen out your neck. You're gonna start to lift. Put a little pressure in your hands, but again, we're not just pressing up. Those elbows stay hugged into the body, and then you lower as you exhale. Inhale, bringing it up, chest open, really feeling the upper back extension and lowering down. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, lowering. Now make sure those ribs are coming up with it. Now we're not just pushing and jetting the abdominal wall out. We don't want to put additional pressure on the abdominal wall. We want to keep working on that zipping. Now again, you can stay right here and just keep working on your swans, or you might move to rocking swan. You go down on the exhale, lift the legs, and pause at the top. Feeling that control, so much gluteal connection here for 3, 2, 1. We're gonna slowly lower to the belly here and take a brief resting stretch as you press up all fours, hands and knees, and then go ahead and sink it back here. And when you're ready, you're gonna meet me for a forearm plank setup here. Begin to extend one leg back nice and long. Doesn't matter which one you start with. Those elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Nice and leveled hips. As you exhale, both legs are going to go back nice and strong. Butt down. Squeeze the glutes. Chin up. Working that alignment. Pull the elbows and toes together. Remember, we talked about this. This is that secret sauce, making the perfect plank position. Feeling those abs quiver and shake. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down and go ahead and stretch it back into your rest position. Inhale to all fours, hands and knees position. Finding our tabletop, revisiting this that we have been working on so much over these last 10 days. Let's work into our spinal balance. Right arm extends, left leg goes back, abs draw in, level the hips, keeping squared in the center of your mat, changing sides. Inhale, reach away and back down. Inhale, reach away and back down. Inhale, reach away and back down. Last one, each side, and bring it down. Inhale, reach away, and bring it down. Now, just the left leg is going to extend back on this one. You are going to hold. We're going to find an external hip rotation. So you'll notice I'm not rocking my hips to the right. I'm just rotating the left hip open by working into the glutes. Now, I want you to squeeze your left knee towards your left elbow and almost feel the shoulder slightly draw in. Now, push the leg back and exhale, find that side squeeze. So we're just getting into our obliques here a little bit more intensely. Exhale, finding that side squeeze without dropping the hips to the right. So I have a ton of pressure underneath left hand and I'm kind of really leaning into it for 3. Trying to lift that knee up as high as I can to the shoulder. 2 and 1. Go ahead and stretch long, square up, and bring it down. Coming into the right leg here, extend back nice and long. Again, working on the external rotation. Squaring up, do that again. Rotate without shifting weight. Now let's go into those side squeezes. Exhale, pull in, push away. Exhale, squeeze in, push away. Keep those elbows softly bent, push away. Try not to let the leg drop as you pull in and you press back. We've got 4. You're there for 3. Beautiful work in 2. And last one, bring it in for a squeeze. Extend the leg out here now. We are going to begin to come on up to your gate leg position. Nice and lifted here. Arms are going to move to a T. We want to feel the abdominal wall pull in and up, making sure that we're not sticking out our butt or our ribs. We're coming into a slight tuck, holding that connection, and I want you to twist towards your bent knee. You're going to exhale, rotate to the bent knee. Inhale, come back to center. Now exhale, rotate towards your straight leg and back together. Now the key to this is that we're not moving the hips. Notice how much more rotation I'm able to get when the pelvis moves. We talked about pelvic stability in day 3. So we want to really focus on that, making our rotation happen from our middle. When we rotate from our core, we are using our obliques and not letting our hips and our shoulders take over. And wow, that is a game changer. Exhale and exhale, last one. Now go ahead and take those hands behind your head. I want you to stretch off to the bent knee, lengthen, create that lever. Now hinge forward and drop your booty back. Flat back here, rise back up. Side stretch over and back up, nice and tall. Find a flat back hinge as you come forward with the chest and back up. Pull those elbows wide. Again, it's all about length in the body here. Drop the booty back. We've got 2 more. Hinge away from your center, creating that lever into the oblique, and rise back up. 1 more time into that side body lever. Drop it down and back up. Arms are turned back to your T. You're gonna find your side body stretch here. Top hand is gonna go behind your head, finding a nice little modified plank here as you lift your top leg up and down. Lift up and down, nice and straight, and keeping your body straight in the center of your mat, nice and elongated, nice and lifted. How you might stay right here, or we might go to a full side plank, stretching out and back in, adding that leg lift, working towards stretching out and back in. Try 3 more, sticking with the leg lift or progressing towards this full side plank, just giving those obliques a little progression, starting to build strength and more endurance. Last one, bring it in, pull both knees together, stand up nice and tall, and let's go ahead and take it to the other side here, finding your setup, arms to your strong T, and we're gonna start our rotations from our center. Big breath in, exhale, twist, inhale, center, stack tall, exhale, twist, inhale, center, exhale, twist, inhale, center, exhale, rotate, inhale, center, exhale, twist, inhale, center, exhale, twist. 1 more time, use those obliques. You got it, even out your sides, exhale, twist, back to center, hands behind your head. Find that nice lateral reach away from center line and back up. Now you're gonna find your flat back hinge here, drop the booty back, the chest slightly down, and inhale to rise. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale to rise, exhale, flat back, feel the core, stick the booty back, inhale to rise, exhale, create that lateral leverage, exhale to drop, inhale to lift, 2 more, stretch away from your center, drop it back, 1 more time, hinge away, center, drop it back, rise it up here, arms are turned to your T as we find our side plank here. Stacking shoulders over one another. You're gonna lift that top leg up, flex the foot, and lower down. Pull the rib cage in, scoop and zip those abs. Holding strong here. We wanna be pushing the mat away so we're not dropping into that shoulder. Almost trying to reach up, touch the sky for 4. We're gonna add that progression in 3. Now you might stay right here. This might be where you're at. If you wanna work on progressing to that full side plank, that bottom leg stretches out and in. Lift, lower, stretch it out and back in. Lift, lower, 3 more. Almost finished, last 2. Push the mat away and 1 more. Finishing strong here and rise all the way up. Let's take a nice side body stretch down the leg. That's long, we missed that on the other side. So we're gonna finish the other side here as well, bringing the knees back together, changing legs, finding that nice lateral side body reach. We're gonna come on up, standing on both knees, interlace your fingers behind your back, and let's just take a nice heart opener here, reaching those knuckles down to the floor. Beautiful job. Great work. I am so proud of you. You made it through this Beginner Pilates 10-day core and ab challenge. Your next steps are to join my Pilates body challenge, where we go deeper into this core foundation work, as well as focusing on building our gluteal muscles, our under butt and our outer butt, which I like to call it. And you can check out some of those workouts that are part of my challenge right here.